Adeem, how do you go from your mum saying you got a few months to find someone to I'm gonna set up like a website? Like, I mean, is it just you saw the problem and you thought like this is gonna work, or like how do you go from that to that?
Because they say the mother necessity is the mother of all action.
Zarurat ijad ki maa hai, they say in Urdu,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the ma is the ma, you know what I mean? And my ma at home was telling me, if you don't find somebody,
Yeah.
we're gonna ship you over to Pakistan. So, mashallah, she gave me an option, but she said if and then I had to guess. I guess I had to where there was nowhere else. I tried marriage events. I tried the mosque, and the mosque was like, what do you want? You want to find a wife? Like, go home and ask your mum what you have.
Yeah.
Ask my
Okay,
mum.
so you have like experience in because obviously you knew the digital world a little bit, but to go at that time like and say, look, I'm gonna start a platform and it's gonna be a website and this and that, like where did the belief come from for something like that, man?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think I saw that there was a vision that this would, because I knew that it was a problem. Like I said, it was a problem of a whole generation.
Mm.
And Islamic. I was involved in Islamic societies. I was involved in hosting lectures and so on and so forth. And you almost there was the brothers on one side and the sisters on that side. And when you talk to a sister, it was like, sister,
Yeah.
sister. You were like, nice shoes, sister, because I can't look at your face.
Yeah.
And it was just like, this is just silly, because I know so many sisters. I knew so many sisters when I say in the kind of like the Islamic content, and they were all like, oh, we're looking for marriage.
Mm.
Talked to none of the brothers, and so many of the brothers were like, we're looking for marriage. We've kind of like come to the end of academia, and we need to settle down now. But they couldn't get past the screen. They all went to Islamic events. They were all part of ISOCs and so on and so forth, and they were all in their little bubbles, and they wouldn't get together. And it was like, okay, come on, guys, we need to sort this out now. This is just getting beyond silly, because you want to get married. You need to get married. You have to get married. You're desperate to get married, if we can say that, but you can't find anybody to get married. And it's just such a simple problem. Why don't you create a website where it's marriage only for Muslims? The prerequisite is that you're single and you're a Muslim, and that hence the name singlemuslim.com. And it was just like, come on, guys, and we just hit it. Alhamdulillah, it was a success from day one. But we needed to start marketing, so we had to do a guerrilla style marketing. We went all over the place. This was before PPC and Google marketing. And I remember I was trying to look for where Muslims congregate. So we went to lots of Islamic events, and we even went to the anti-war demonstration. The Million Man. Remember the Million?
Yeah. Iraq one.
Yeah. So we went to the anti-war demonstration, and we were walking against the crowd of people, and we were like, every time we printed off these leaflets at Staples, and we made sure we had four leaflets, four of the same design on one A4 sheet, and then we guillotined it to save costs. That was our flyers. And then we were like, make love, not war, make love, not war, make love, not war. And people were like, the sisters and the brothers, they were like, okay, like, we're up to it. So they'd pick it and they'd look at it and they'd be like, I'm like, too late, we're gone now.
But amazing, like even like you weren't just going strictly digital. You were like getting out on literally the streets, and you were trying to spread the name of it, right? And trying to spread it. And was it a weird complex now? Because it's difficult for me to think back now. Were people surprised that you're trying to get me married on the internet? Was it weird like that? Because you were also pioneering, isn't it?
We were, alhamdulillah, with the pioneering of Muslim marriage online, no, not really, no, because the ones that understood the internet knew that this was a thing, and this is genuinely how niche communities do get together and do converse using platforms like the net. But we did, we had, I guess my first experience of my success, we had Sheikh Hamza Yusuf, who came to a mosque in Bradford. When Sheikh Hamza rocks up, I know he's going through a bit of a storm at the moment, but when he rocks up, and the car park was full. Outside the car park was full. Everywhere was full. So we were there just dishing out leaflets, just being cheeky like we normally were. And this big brother, mashallah, Arshad, he was like you, but even bigger.
Really?
He came to my friend and he said, who set up this website? Who's this website? And my friend looked at me, and I was like, oh my God. I was thinking, I want to get into the brace position. You guys are going to just come and beat me up. And I said, brother, it's me. How can I help? He gave me this mighty hug, like bear hug. And he says, mashallah, he says, can you remember so-and-so university, so-and-so, so-and-so? And I was looking up at it, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. Like, you came there, and I got your leaflet, and da-da-da-da-da-da, and I went onto the website, and now I'm married.
Wow, subhanAllah.
Wow. I go, wow, you're married. He goes, yeah, because of you I'm married, and because of you I'm in love, and I'm so happy, I'm so happy in my life, and I never knew this, and I never knew that, and how I could find somebody who was just amazing, and your side, and I was like, wow, goosebumps all down my back. I was like, oh, this is just amazing, and that was it. That first success story just gave me a boost, and that was, like even now till this day, we have so many notifications of success stories every single day, success after success after success, and it's just, that's the best feeling. That is the absolute best feeling. And people drop us an email, and lots of people have got my mobile number as well. Just message me photographs of their children, and I'm saying, like, lots of children. I'm not, third child, fourth child, mashallah. Yeah. And that is such a best feeling. I can't tell you. So alhamdulillah, I mean, that's where we that's the start of the journey.